How's it going, everybody? Rob right here today, and we are back with our Buffalo Sabres franchise mode. And guys, before we get started, go ahead and follow me over at twitch.tv/Rybad. We've been having a lot of fun with our live streams doing our Hamilton Huskies franchise mode, which is going quite well, I should say. Very fun to interact with you guys live while I'm doing these. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm this close to getting affiliated. Who knows, by the time you see this video, I may already be affiliated. But I'm really grinding for it, and I'm really excited for it, so guys, come join me on my journey to it. Also, the Discord link. Those guys have been great. They've been helping me. They've been supporting me. They've been pushing me, giving me tips, just a bunch of stuff. They've been hopping in and out of the stream. It's been fantastic. So the Discord link is down there as well. But now that I've got my plugs out of the way, let's go ahead and get ourselves into this episode where, well, it's the draft. We aren't going to have a top pick. And we got ousted by the Florida Panthers in the last one. So if we go ahead and view the draft class really quickly, we can take a look at who's near the top. Atu Ratti, Tristan Vance, Timo Toivonen, and Trevor Wong. So those are really the top guys. There's a couple of high top sixes there as well. As far as anyone else, I don't know if these guys, maybe Robida is going to be. Maybe Connor Lockhart would be as well. And we could draft him. I don't know who they're trying to get us to take. I don't think I traded our first. Bobby Lyon could be a guy to go after too. Connor Lockhart there. Bobby Lyon's actually supposed to go in the end of round 2. So he's a guy we could go after. I got to remember that. I was actually looking at some of the comments from one of my first ever Buffalo Sabres franchise mode. You guys helped me out quite a bit with what I should target in the draft, and because I would always sort by potential, but now I'm going to kind of look. I've always done a little bit more. But as far as contracts, guys that are expiring, we'll take a quick look at that, see if we can refresh our memories. Connor Sheary's up to an 85 at 3.75. He does fit on line 2's chemistry very, very well. Although I don't think there's a position for him on line 2. It's because we've got Eichel and Skinner work well together, I'm pretty sure. No, they don't. Skinner works well on that second line. I think we were looking at some new head coaches, maybe. I can't exactly remember. Did we already fire our head coach and get a new one? But coaching staff will check him out. We got to find a guy who fits with Jack. Zancaro here. Jameson Zancanaro is the guy that I think we've had for a little while now. We've had him for the first 2 seasons, so we'll maybe look for a new head coach in the offseason, so we won't necessarily take too much of a thought there. We'll just kind of build the lines as we want, but the 2 guys that we want to maximize are Jack and Sam. Those guys are the 2 forwards that, have the potential to grow. Geoff Skinner's up to an 89 this season, thanks to statistical growth. Put up 90 points this season, 44 goals. I think he was playing on that second line. No, he must have been playing on the first line. Sam was playing on that second line. I know that. Sam was our second line center because he fit. Geoff Skinner fit the first line. Sam and Victor Olofsson worked together on that second line as well. Connor Sheary could play on the second line, but man, I think Johansson did. But I'd like to find somebody that also works with Middlestat and Dylan Cousins. So I'm not sure if I took a picture of somebody that I was maybe targeting. I'll have to scroll through my pictures at some point in this episode. But it doesn't look like I have anybody that I was going for, so we'll have to go ahead and do that sometime in this video. Nick Ricci, who we acquired, I believe was playing up and down the lineup. He was playing on the first line. I think we do want to bring him back because it seems like he's balance. So he's pretty much going to work anywhere. So I would like to bring him back. What does he want? If we give him 2 years at, okay, what is he? He does want an extension. Give him 2 years, something movable, maybe like 4.1 million. 2 years, 4.1 million is not bad for Nick Ricci. That also means we have 32 million in cap space too, so that's good. I think we're going to need to find a new goalie too. I gave Ullmark a 1-year deal to see if he would prove it, that he would stay up at that overall. And, well, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is the goalie of the future. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to be our goalie going into next season probably. He's hopefully going to jump at the age of 22. Linus Ullmark maybe wants backup money. Does want backup money, so I wouldn't be opposed to bringing him back for 2 years at that 1.25 for 2 years at Linus Ullmark is really cheap for a backup. We're going to spend almost nothing on goaltending and have a pretty quality set. Defenders, well, it's pretty much set. We still need to bring back Yoki Haru, who is balanced, who very good because that could help us down the line as far as what player type. Rasmus Ristolainen there is a 2-way. Rasmus Dahlin with a two-way. We got him signed to 8.5 million, and he's 88 already, so that's beautiful. I may change him to an offensive defenseman simply for chemistry purposes, and I think Dahlin is more of a offensive defenseman anyway. So we'll go ahead, make Dahlin an offensive defenseman right now, and then we'll hop into the draft just so that we can go ahead and get things started for you guys. Just going to lower my mic a little bit because I realized that I was getting pretty loud there on you guys, especially when I did things like that. So Rasmus Dahlin, make him an offensive defenseman, and we'll hopefully find a coach that utilizes Dahlin, Jack, and Sam the best. Skinner is what he is, but he's not going to grow. Casey Middlestat and Dylan Cousins. Dylan Cousins is another big one because he is a power forward, and he's young and he's got potential. Same thing with Casey Middlestat. So I might look for somebody with those 4 characteristics, and then somebody to maximize Jack and Sam. So those would probably be the 4, and then Dahlin. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started here in the draft. Where are we picking? Ottawa's picking number 1. That's right, Tampa Bay jumped. And where are we picking? We are picking 22 and 23, so that should be good. I think we can get those guys that we were looking at that might be medium elite. I think they were listed as like medium elite. Yeah, these guys. Lambos, but no, he's too high up there. Lockhart here, Connor Lockhart, and Guenther. No, it wasn't Guenther. Gunther, maybe is how you pronounce his name. There was somebody down in the middle of the. Okay, so trying to figure out who we want to target at all. I don't know if we want to necessarily move up. Simply because I don't know about like Lambos being a 2-way defender 3 years away from the NHL. Don't like that. 1 year for these guys here, which is really nice, but they're top 10 picks. It's going to take a lot to get up in the top 10. Tuomo Pettersson is NHL ready already. Wow, looks insane. I know we haven't scouted him all that much. Dump cycle balanced block doesn't necessarily fit with what we want to do here. But nobody else around him is NHL ready. Jesus, he's probably really good. Although he could just be medium top 6 and just be NHL ready. Would it be worth it to move up to 9? Do they want to get rid of their pick? That's Ottawa again. They don't want to get rid of their pick. Maybe we can move up though. Maybe trade one of our draft picks and somebody we don't want to re-sign. Let's throw ours because what's 1 pick? I don't know who you would throw in. Maybe Peyton Krebs because he's 77 and only 20. Peyton Krebs is a playmaker. It's not bad. We did acquire him in a trade, but we could do something like that. That's not a bad trade in my opinion to go up and get somebody who's probably better than, if he's NHL ready, he's young, he's 18, he's better than Krebs. We have to give up that 22nd overall. I'm going to throw that in there. Trade rejected, woefully insufficient as to what they consider fair value. So let me go find a trade for it. See just what they're thinking about. Draft picks, Ottawa Senators. Totally went the wrong way, but that's okay. Ottawa Senators, what do you want for that 9th overall pick? Find a trade. They want Olofsson, Krebs, and Bednar. Cousins, no. Okay. So maybe Bednar, Krebs, and a 2nd instead of our 1st. So we'll offer a trade here for 9 because I definitely want to go up and get 9 and get Womanen. I've already forgotten his name, but we know we want to go get him. We know they want Krebs, so we'll throw Peyton Krebs in there. Goalies, they do want Jan Bednar. He's got no value. And then how about that 2nd? How about our 2nd? Throw that all in there. That's probably not going to go through, but it's 3 things that they like. Woefully insufficient, yeah. So we might have to give up the 33rd overall pick, which is the St. Louis Blues 2nd. Give that one a shot. Trade rejected. Okay, we'll give up the the Flyers 1st round pick there. Trade rejected, still woefully insufficient, and I don't think moving it up to here is going to make that much of a difference. Trade rejected, still woefully insufficient. I don't know what else I'd have to give up to get this pick. I don't want to give up guys like Ricci. Maybe Marcus Johansson, they want him, but like he's expiring. They want Tage, but Atu Ratti is high elite, as we think we already knew that. I don't think I want to give up too much to go up and get 9. I guess we'll just see what that guy ended up being. If we go to the there is a medium elite Vico there, went 17th, so missed out on him. Medium elite Lambos, yeah, we kind of already identified that one. And Pettersson, was definitely worth moving up for. Tuomo Pettersson, 78, medium elite playmaker. center. We do have a lot of centers. We don't really need playmakers, but that one does kind of suck to miss out on, considering I was that close to trading for him. But let's see. Let's see if Connor Lockhart can be our recovery guy here. He's only 2 years out of the NHL. Plays like Evgeny Malkin. I would definitely like that a lot. Anybody else closer to the NHL? Doesn't look like anybody else is 1 year out. I wish I could sort by NHL ETA, but let's just go draft that guy. Lockhart, yeah, Connor Lockhart. Let's see, can we get somebody good? Medium, top 6, 70 overall, and he's a playmaker. Okay, I thought he might have been a sniper. He's really disciplined though. Yay! Definitely would have been worth giving up maybe both of our first to go up and draft that other guy. Sean Shergill is 2 years away, but looks like he's got a sick category except for skating. He's 3-bar medium, top 6. Maybe he'll be Logan Stankoven. I remember the name, but it doesn't look like he's going to be Stankoven. I think he might have been a computer generated guy later on, but we are going to take Shergill, another medium top 6 two-way forward this time. And that's not bad. 2 medium top 6 players is not bad at all. But definitely would have liked something a little bit better. Okay. Now what's at number 2, or our second round pick? We can get Sergei Fedorov. Is there a goalie? Because usually goalies that go in this area are like sick. We got another chance to take more players later on. So if we just back out, I don't feel like scrolling all the way back up. We will take the medium top 6 Sergei Fedorov. He's a Russian sniper. I wonder how good he is. He's hopefully in the low 70s. He is a 64, so he's going to be 3 years away. These guys kind of feel more like trade bait at this point, but it's okay. It is what it is. We'll find somebody. I have a feeling that we'll land somebody big at some point in this draft. This guy is 3-bar medium elite, pick number 70. I don't think we have a pick. I don't think we have a pick before pick number 70. We'll just go on offer trade and see, because I will take that 3-bar medium elite if we have the opportunity to. Pick number 70, no, we don't have anything for like another 40 picks. So let's go ahead and take the 3-bar medium elite guy that's projected to go a little bit later. This guy right here, he's not a gem. Cavallo is a gem, but he's 3-bar medium elite. Bobby Lyon, what are you going to be, bud? He is going to be medium elite, but he's going to be a horrible, horrible overall at 18. I'm kind of feeling this guy's trade bait. And if we need to make some moves in the offseason, we definitely can move Lyon, who we just drafted at the end of the second round, who is medium elite, which is a fantastic pick. I just would have liked to maybe... I'm going to decline this trade. I don't see the point of acquiring another 5th and then a 4th next year, especially when Enright's 1-bar medium elite. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay. 1-bar medium starter. I kind of just am tempted by the goalie, Lawrence Eager. I'm going to just take him. It's a goalie, medium backup. Okay. Yeah, no, our scouts, we haven't done much, I think, in the way of scouting this season. So that's why we don't know a lot about a lot of these guys. Either that or this draft class is just booty. I think this draft class might just be booty. Halvidson here is 3-bar low top 9. Could he be low top 6? Maybe. He's low bottom 6. Great. That's even worse than what I was hoping. Round 5 now. Let's go ahead and... Oh, they want us to take him. Oh, they got real faces. They got real faces. Stay away from the real faces. Oh, medium backup. Yay. 2-bar low elite. I'm going to take the 2-bar low elite offensive defenseman just because. Low top 4, that's not horrible. That's probably never a guy we're going to use, so I should look to trade him at some point. Jesus, we'll sort by potential. We are picking a 137th right now. Those guys are definitely not as good as they think they are. This guy is 3-bar starter. Rick goalie. His name is literally goalie. He's a goalie. I have to take him. And he's medium fringe starter. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to take the goalie named goalie. I'm just going to accept this trade. I just don't even care at this point. I don't want to make any of these picks, but I kind of have to. Alexander Doucette is the only guy that looks like maybe he's got NHL potential. Medium bottom 6 forward. This draft class is very, very bad. I could have gone up to 9 and gotten rid of a bunch of these picks. I know. I probably should have at this point. 78 medium elite would have been really nice, but we did get a medium elite in the long run. Maybe we can trade for that guy. Don't want to get my heart set on that guy too much. Nope, not going to take any of these guys. They're totally unknown. We know nothing about anybody except for this guy who's 3-bar low elite, or 2-bar low elite, excuse me, and he's definitely not low elite because he's got a real face. We know this guy's projected to go 207th, though. That's not good. You know what? Well, let's just take Hackett, Michael Hackett. 1 bar medium elite. Just take the flyer on it. And medium bottom 6 forward. I don't even care at this point. I'm going to just get through this. We'll just sort by potential. Anybody who's got... You know what? We'll take William Dufour. I know he doesn't have... Oh, he's got low top 9. You know what? Low top 9 is not bad. That's higher than a 6th round pick. You could get a couple late round picks out of him. And we'll take Grossman here. Low top 4, 2 bars. And he is low top 4. Wow, our scout just kind of penciled him in as low top 4. And hell, you were right. Nobody here is worth taking. 1 bar medium elite. Tony Moores. Get on in, bud. Yeah, oh my god. You know what? Screw this. I'm just going to sim to the end of the draft. Because I don't want all these late picks. I don't care enough. Well, it is what it is. Not a bad draft, not a great draft. That was a very uneventful draft. But we do have the re-sign phase coming up. We need to sign all of our AHL coaches. We need to sign a bunch of scouts. So I'm going to cut away, go do that now. And Nick Ricci is laughable. Wow, okay. Nick Ricci, bud. Why are you freaking out now? He no longer wants an extension? Allmark extended, though. I don't know why Nick Ritchie's freaking out. Maybe his wants changed because he had such a good season. So I don't know. But I'm going to go do the re-signing of our coaches and scouts, and I'll be right back. So now that all the coaches and everybody have been offered something, we can go ahead and take a look at our roster. Sam Reinhart's up to an 88, which I believe he was before coming into this screen. And Jack Eichel's up to a 92, which is really nice. But if we just take a look at who's expiring, Nick Ritchie's no longer interested in a contract extension. Well, bud... Unfortunately for you, wow, he said a laughable offer because I gave him, 2 years at $4.1 million? Get off your high horse, bud. I'll give you 1 year at $5 million, okay? How's that? Henryoki Haru will qualify him as well. Marcus Johansson does, I guess he does kind of fit our team. But he's 83, and I think we can do better than him. He's listed as a second-line forward, and I don't really want to pay him that kind of money. Connor Sheary, though, is a guy I kind of do want to bring back. Not very long-term. He does want a contract, so we'll give him 1 year, see how he does. Maybe with a new coach, new scheme. We'll try and give him 5.1. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I keep in my mind. We offered Ricci 5, and so that's 10 million. Henryoki Haru, we probably want to bring him back as well. Keep him as an RFA, 5 years, 4 million maybe, which would be nice because then he's an RFA even after he expires. Craig Smith doesn't want to come back. We will let him walk. Patrick Maroon doesn't want to come back. We will also let him walk. Lawrence Pilot does want a contract extension. He is 80 overall. He would be an RFA. We'll give him 1 year, 1.5 million. Nothing too crazy. I think the rest of these guys. Asplund had a horrible, horrible time. He does want a 2-way deal, so we'll give him 3 years on a 2-way deal. JS Dea. I will go through and offer all these guys contracts, and I will be back when I'm done with that. So as we jump back in, Nick Ritchie still wants to test the free agent market, so I think I'm going to let him. I'm not going to try and overpay just to get Nick Ritchie on. We don't know if he's going to fit with a new head coach. We know he does fit the current head coach, but I think we can go ahead and also find like a power forward. Connor Sheary is going to reject at the dollar offer. I was clear on how long, but you've chosen to offer something different. Okay, that's fine. Asplund, yep, okay. Yokiharu wants more money, and it's, yep, so does Pilot. So I guess nobody wants to take a discount for us, which absolutely sucks. We have 22 million, though, still. Goaltenders, yeah, Ryan Miller is expiring. But with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen being as good as he is, I'm just going to let Ryan Miller walk. That's really sad. I wish he just would have retired a Sabre. But that's okay. We're going to go to all skaters now, all expiring. Connor Sheary wants the 4-year deal. Is not willing to really sacrifice much money for it. So I'll do like 1 year at $2.5 million. Nick Ritchie, you guys are all qualifying offered. So you guys either, sign the contract. I think I gave him 1 year at 2 years at $5 million, something like that. 2 years at 5.25 for Nick Ritchie. He's probably not going to accept that. Yokiharu didn't want the 5 years at $4 million. So we'll try and get him at 4.25 for 5 years. I think that's a really good deal, especially for a guy as solid as Yokiharu is. Lawrence Pilot, I could go either way on. He's low top 4. Did he play in the NHL? Yeah, he did. He had 17 points. I don't know where he fits the scheme anymore because he's down in Rochester, but we'll at least qualify him and offer him a contract. People are happy that I tendered him anyway. So we'll give him 1 year at 1.65. See if we can get him on that. Advance the day here. Connor. Okay. So the scout. Oh, God. Here we go. Here come a bunch of the scouts. Good re-signing. Good re-signing. The coaches aren't going to be happy, though. I think I might have to look for a shuffle of my coaches. Yeah, I wanted to give him the head coaching role. He didn't want it for some reason. This guy does want it, though, so maybe I can flip those guys around. Bergfors is probably going to have to just go. Okay, so the whole AHL scouting, or the team... Yep, Connor Sheary is back, so that's good. Yogi Haru is back, and Lawrence Pilot's back. So, Nick Ricci, bud, I'm sorry, but, like, yeah, you're just going to be qualified, and I'm not going to care. Not a care in the world from me. But that's the only guy that we did have to re-sign. We are going to sim to free agency now and see who's out there. Oh, wait. Time out. I have to stop the sim. Stop the sim. Stop the sim. All right, there we go. Our coaching staff, because our head coach wants to be an associate coach, and our associate coach wants to be our head coach. So I will give him just a bunch of money to be our AHL head coach. There we go. That should be fine. That's the job he wants anyway. This guy only wants to be an associate coach. He's good, though, so I'm going to keep him. Associate coach. There we go. So Bergfors doesn't want to be an assistant coach. He wants to be a head coach, so we will fire him. Yes. And then this guy doesn't want to... He wants to be an assistant. And I tried to get him to be a goalie coach. He doesn't want to be a goalie coach. So I will sign those guys. So we need 2 AHL coaches as well. We will check the free agency market for coaches in a minute. He accepts. Dude, you wanted to be an NHL head coach. Oh my God. I am so sick of the coaches. He can just leave. Whatever. I hate the AHL coaching. They never want the right position. Anyway. How much cap space do we still have? 13 million. Who's available? Nobody good. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see that. Oh my God. Is this the year of the goalie? I guess you could call it the year of the goalie. I don't think I need a goalie. Because we got Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. It's not a good year to want a free agent, though. Thank God we didn't save all of our cash for free agency, because that would have been really sad. Because the core of our team is there. We might need to make a couple trades, or maybe if there's a power forward out there. But the biggest and most important part is, can we find a coach who can... So we need an NHL goalie coach, AHL head coach. Wait, really? Okay. That's not good. But NHL head coach, Rankin here is an A+ head coach. 61%. He fits Victor Olofsson really well. But I can go ahead and do this, guys, and I will be back when I've got something. All right, guys, I am back. Just making sure I'm actually recording. So this is the guy I think I'm going to go after. He's an A head coach, too, which is great. He's not going to be really sacrificing too much. Really good on forwards. And as you can see there, I didn't use the roster scheme fit. I used the little picture I had taken of Jack Eichel and Dahlin. And I've realized that Middlestat had pretty much the same thing as Eichel and Reinhart. And then Dylan Cousins was his own balance, energy, balance. And I think he likes overload. So if we go ahead and take a look at Christian Janek here, he's very aggressive. You can tell he's a very offensive... I don't know if he's going to fit the power play. I forgot to check the power play, but I'm assuming we like Umbrella. Behind the net, carry, shoot, efficient, balanced is exactly... He's going to fit Jack Eichel perfectly. Jack Eichel is carry, shoot, efficient, balanced, and he likes the head coach's scheme of behind the net. Rasmus Dahlin is pinch cycle, and that's beautiful for defensive pairing 1. The other guy was, like I said, Casey Middlestat is the same as Eichel, except instead of balanced is don't block. Sam is the same as Eichel. And then we've got Dylan Cousins at balanced, energy, balanced. Who's probably going to be able to play. I think he likes overload too, so balance, energy, balanced. He's going to have 1 green check mark. He's going to be fine. He's a power forward. He'll give us the boost anyway. We can probably get a +3 with him on the second line. I'm thinking I can make maybe Middlestat or Reinhart a power forward, and that first line would be Middlestat, Eichel, Reinhart. Could be a +5 if I make one of them a power forward or something like that. Let me know if you guys are okay with that, because they're not exactly power forwards in real life. I know Dahlin's more of an offensive defenseman. We're going to try and give Janek a big contract, so no matter what... Oh, Washington is interested in this guy as well. So I'm literally going to go until it stops me to try and give this guy a contract. Hopefully, he'll accept it, and we can maybe go after somebody. He better accept this. I'm going to be really upset if he doesn't accept it. But we have to memorize his, our coach and his pairings, because we could look for somebody in free agency too. There's nobody that I would really like to go get in free agency. I still have the rights to Nick Ricci. So hopefully Nick Ricci will want to come back, because we know Nick Ricci fit with our current coach, I think. So he would be a second liner, which could be kind of good. I don't know when this is going to stop me, guys. It might stop me at 8 million or something, but we're going to pay the shit out of this coach just to get him here over Washington, because I will cry if we fire our head coach and this guy does not want to come to our team. There are other options, but they're just not an A overall head coach. I don't know how much vamping I can do before this thing is going to stop, though. Can I just pay him everything? That's more than my entire budget. I hope he's going to accept, because I guess I'm just going to have Terry Pegula just sell some business? Sell the Bills for this? Okay. There we go. It finally stops. We're going to offer him that contract. Which, don't you think you might accept that one, like, straight off the bat? We're going to fire Zan Canaro. Get rid of him. I need to do the coaches myself. But we have our goalies all set. Basically, anything we sign at this point would be a luxury signing. Because if we take a look at our defense, it is pretty much all set. I think that guy worked perfectly with Gustafsson, too. We could do Risto, Dahlin, Gustafsson, Yoki-Haru, Miller, Pilot. Nelson's there, too, but it is what it is. Who did we get rid of? I think we just got rid of a defenseman. I can't remember, but I actually don't think we did. Never mind. But forward-wise, we've got Eichel, Skinner, Reinhart, Olofsson, Sheary, Middlestat, Cousins, Asplund, Wilson, Dea, Krebs, Thompson. So it does look like we need to make a couple signings. Maybe re-sign Nick Ricci for the $5+ million he wants. Because that would be Jack Eichel, Sam Reinhart, Skinner, Olofsson, Sheary, Middlestat, Cousins, Ricci, and somebody else. And then our fourth line will just be Asplund, Dea, and Krebs or something like that. Maybe we can sign 2 guys in free agency that hopefully fit the scheme. I forgot exactly what our guys do and do not like, but right now I'm not going to go after the big top guys. I want to go after some more depth pieces, some guys that maybe could fit anywhere. A sniper and Jaden Schwartz wouldn't be bad. If we take a look at the forwards, Andreas Athanasiou is not a bad player to get. He's a UFA. He's a playmaker. He would fit our first line scheme. I think I'd rather have somebody who fits our second line scheme. There's a couple power forwards here, Kreider and Ricci. So I think I would like to bring back. He would fit our top 6. Our top 6 here. Chris Kreider would. So 2 years at $3 million is nothing too. So we can do 2 years at $3.5 million for him, and then offer Nick Ricci a contract of 3 years at $5 million, because that's movable. We'll offer him that. There we go. So that's about $9 million. I don't know if I want to sign anybody else. Maybe somebody for the fourth line. A two-way forward is not bad. I don't think there's any grinders available, but someone like Casey Cizikas, maybe an Iafolo, Alex Iafolo, a two-way forward, looks pretty good defensively. I think we'll go with him. Actually, this guy, if he made it to as an RFA, he's a playmaker. He's not bad, but I would like to get a two-way forward, because they usually work on your penalty kill as well. Mikheyev there. Let's go with Iafalo, because he wants such a small contract. About 2 years at 1.75 for him. He's a two-way forward. Hopefully he fits he doesn't fit the current coach's scheme. Hopefully he'll fit our new coach's scheme. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and advance a couple days. Krejci. No, I don't want Krejci for our first. That's not what I'm in the business of doing. Peyton Krebs for Ilya Samsonov. No, thank you. I don't mind Ilya Samsonov, but I already got Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yay! So Christian Janek is our new head coach. That is what you want to see. I will go ahead and sign our new head coaches for the AHL. Ricci accepted, Iafalo accepted, and Chris Kreider accepted. So we got our 3 free agency signing. Those are pretty good signings. Chris Kreider becomes the leading playoff point getter. I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 next season and get that thing started. So we can check out the lines and how we fit with our current head coach. Hopefully our NHL scouts do some work too. So here we are, guys. We are at the start of next season, and hopefully we can find out that we made the right decision in hiring this new head coach. And from the get-go, I like the +3. The fact that Jack and Sam both get the... Oh, that's sick. Nick Ricci doesn't fit that top line. It would actually make it worse. Chris Kreider, though, do you fit the first line? Fits the second line, like, beautifully. Way better than Connor Sheary. Oh my God, Middlestat does not fit that top line. But maybe making him a power forward and putting him on that... does Dylan Cousins fit the top line? He's not really great, but he's a power forward, so... that kind of sucks. Nick Ricci, Connor Sheary. Maybe shouldn't have re-signed Connor Sheary. Definitely just need a first line power forward. Geoff Skinner is amazing on that second line. Oh, there it is. There it is. I just was totally playing around and we got it. Victor Olofsson fits perfectly on that first line. I have never seen a first line with sniper, playmaker get a +5. I've never seen all green check marks for everybody. And then the second line is also a +5. Oh my God. Chris Kreider fits the second line perfectly. Casey Middlestat's a math fit, but Skinner fits perfectly as well. So that is insane. Connor Sheary maybe on this third line. He fits better than Cousins does. If we move Asplund off that line, it's not very good. So maybe we need to trade for a third liner. I don't know. Dylan Cousins doesn't really fit anywhere. Maybe the second line he fits. Not really. He fits a little bit better than Kreider, but Cousins, I don't know. I don't want to trade Cousins. He looks so sick. His stats are sick. It's just chemistry-wise, I don't think he fits. +3 there on the top line. Gustafsson fits the top line perfectly. Oh, we're so close. If I make Gustafsson a defensive defenseman, it absolutely works. It absolutely works. Who fits the middle pairing? Anybody? Nobody really fits the middle pairing, so that's fine. We might need to look to shake up the defensive core. I mean, Risto up there gets a +3 still, and if I make Risto a defensive defenseman, which we all know he's not, we might get a +5 there as well. Yoki Haru there with Gustafsson is a +1. I'd like to make Yoki Haru an offensive defenseman because I really think he is in real life. I mean, he's really good, a two-way defenseman. But anyway, and there we go. Pilot and Miller looking fresh there on the bottom pairing. Special teams. The scheme fit. Dahlin doesn't exactly fit the scheme. He would fit the second line scheme, though. Although it was the second line a +3 anyway. So we'd probably have to figure something out about this top line. Maybe get like a sniper... like Olofsson. Yeah, get an Olofsson up there instead of Middlestat. There we go. Or like a Skinner up there. Actually, we'll leave Skinner where he is. That's a +3/+3. Penalty kill. +1/+1. That's why we got Iafallo. He works. And in goal, we've got Ullmark and Luukkonen. Luukkonen is an 83, so he is going to be a starter for us. Probably not. Should be, but it is what it is. Krebs is a 78. He fits the first line, which is nice. So Krebs could even be a power forward for us. Tage Thompson won't tell us where he fits, I don't think. But other than that, we are all set. So guys, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And I will see you guys in the next one.